Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, where last time I did more hinterlands. There's still more hinterlands to do. My plan was to go back to the hinterlands today, but I think I'm going to change that up because I still do not have Deft Hands Fine Tools. So once I unlock that Inquisition perk, which is required to unlock a couple houses, like one in Redcliffe, one in the western side of Hinterlands. Instead, I'm going to probably go to Crestwood. But let's, yep, we got that stuff. Oh, do we have Turda's staff? Inquisitor, I've no idea what to say. Scholars have debated whether Turda's legendary axe was an axe set with crystalline axe with magically reinforced crystalline head, or perhaps even just a very polished axe. But apparently the word translated from the ancient language commonly taken to be axe, in fact merely means hafted weapon. I guess if it's a staff, does that mean it's a shafted weapon? It is possible that translations of the saga have been edited to omit evidence that Turda Brightaxe may have been using what seems from all appearances to be a staff as one would more commonly be used by a mage. I apologize for my confusion in this matter. I will endeavor to be more diligent in my translations in the future. Yours, Sister Dorcas Guerin. I'm hoping it's not Dorcas. It could be Dorcas. Alright, and it actually looks like we have a couple new ones. Let's just look at that, so that hopefully causes that diamond to disappear. Madame Ambassadeur. Words cannot express my gratitude for your gracious hospitality at Skyhold. After the events at Haven, one can hardly go anywhere in the Empire without hearing the word Inquisition. I shall be glad to have some facts to add to the wild rumors. I am as grieved as you to hear of the vicious slander being spread. Justinia 5, or Justinia V. How do you, if you're reading the letter out loud, would you say Justinia 5, Justinia V, Justinia the 5th? Would you add a the to the name? Justinia V was the best of us. It pains me to think that others would pollute her legacy in such a manner. I travel to Val Foret soon. I shall ensure my cousins know the truth of this matter. Sincerely, Comte Renal de Maurier. I don't know what accent I was doing by the end there.
Let us begin.
It kind of went a little bit all over the place. We should actually, now that I think about it, we have 18 power. I think we have already done... Oh, another horse. Such is the reach of the threats that the Inquisition has received offers from all corners of Thedas. Perhaps this offer should not come as a surprise. A letter in the following script. We find our kin in strange places. Though we know not if you will carry tradition with you, we would see you carry pride in some form. For the wounded sky is all of ours, whether belief is shared or not. Let all see this and convey yourself as we should be. Amasalan var Suldan Avanura. Oh, it can only be described as inspirational. Emerald Graves resources. Liberate Emprise du Lion. Wicked Eyes, the story quest that we've just been putting off. Although, to be fair, the story quest says it wants recommended level is 12 to 15, and I believe all of my characters are level 11. So we are one level below the recommended.
Inquisitor.
Let's see, you can go there, you can go there.
Inquisitor.
What is disaster in the deep roads? The Inquisition has received an urgent request for aid from Orzammar. A subterranean earthquake has collapsed one of their lyrium mines and endangered several others. Even worse, tunnel seals preventing dark spawn from overrunning the dwarven-occupied deep roads have crumbled, allowing hordes of the enemy to invade. Orzammar is a key provider of the Inquisition's lyrium supplies, and as such, its security is a top priority. The earthquake opened a fissure in the Storm Coast Mountains, granting direct access from the surface to the threatening region underground. Constructing a mining lift at the fissure site will permit the Inquisition to transport forces directly to where darkspawn fighting is fiercest. I think this will just add something to the Storm Coast, because there's this section in the Storm Coast that I wasn't able to go to, or this is just another. A construction team arrived in the Storm Coast Mountains and set up a mining lift to transport Inquisition forces from the earthquake fissure's opening down into the deep roads. A report sent by messenger bird, Inquisitor. The mining lift in the Storm Coast Mountains will be finished by the time you get here. Anyone going into the deep roads should dress accordingly. Don't skimp on the armor, and bring the best weapons in Skyhold's arsenal. I also recommend packing plenty of dry rations. Most things down there will be looking to eat the Inquisition, not the other way around. We will not automatically travel there. Okay, so now we've unlocked yet another area to go to, explore, possibly find shards. And then Empire du Lion is yet another area. Alright, I guess we're going to Crestwood nonetheless. Or actually, let's take a look at, there was one place that I have not been to. And that is the Black Emporium. Like, the Black Emporium was just kind of like a small shop room in Dragon Age 2, and I don't remember whether it was expanded upon in Inquisition. Like, there was just like a couple things to look at. And interestingly enough, I still assemble a party even though nobody is with me.
I have quite an extensive library on the history of forbidden magic. It's back there, somewhere. I think. I haven't been able to turn my head to look for 2 centuries.
Right. What am I looking at? Why do you have so many legs? All right. This is not bad. Possibly cheating? Is it cheating if it's part of the game? Probably not. Okay, that is expensive. Do they have any daggers? Does not seem that way.
Handle the mirror with care. It has been known to bite.
I presume that's how you, or I assume that's... One of these days, I need to go online and remind myself what's the difference between assuming and presuming. Assuming is based on no knowledge. Presuming is based on some knowledge, I want to say. So I think presume would be safe because in Dragon Age 2, you were able to use the mirror to change how you looked. So let us go to Crestwood. Choose our party once again, even though they did not contribute to the other area. Yeah, the tactical camera in this game, like, I feel like there was an attempt to kind of blend the more tactical approach to combat in Dragon Age 1 with the more active approach to combat in Dragon Age 2, but I still feel like it's closer to the combat in Dragon Age 2.
We've got trouble ahead.
I'm sure it's nothing the Inquisition can't handle.
Careful, your worship. That optimism might be catching.
Are things that bad?
Well, it's raining, and neither of us have umbrellas. What is that green mist in the distance?
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
We never meet anywhere nice.
I wish we could get better acquainted, Harding, when the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps.
I like how Sarah approves of me hitting on Harding.
Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
But alas, Harding is not a romance option in this game. Oh yes, more requisition.
Of news, sir. What is it? Could prove useful, sir.
Hold on, 1 second while I see if requisitions are limited or unlimited. Okay, so requisitions are in fact a repeatable quest that is meant to be done over and over again for the purposes of gaining additional influence and power. I guess we're going to be heading southeast because that seems like it's the more obvious direction, and that will take us both towards the quest and towards the camp.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
Yes, preferably without drowning.
Maybe by boat? Boats exist. It is quite scenic, though. Alright, but let us help Crestwood fight back against the zombie undead. I'll get you, corpse archer. Oh, it's a Grey Warden.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarell ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour. If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Sir, you sure we can't help the village?
Big money. Big prizes. I love it. It's strange that I can only take. I can't make a donation to that place.
plot to seize the Order.
I do not think so either. The infiltration in their ranks may be subtle.
Right, because they would have said,
I hope Hawk's Warden friend has answers for us.
They would have been like, hello, I am a Grey Warden whose mind has been infiltrated by the enemy. Because if that's what happened, that's what you're required to do. It's the law.
Undead by the gates.
The guards need help.
All right. Clearly, that's a lesser shade. Can undead? Yeah, I would imagine undead can't be put to sleep. Like they're dead. They don't need extra sleep. Ooh, almost level 12 for myself. Almost level 12 for the group. The group is for some reason straggling a little bit behind. The mayor. The mayor needs something. Let us go talk to the mayor. Okay, I'm guessing inside this house there is a letter on a table. I'm going to read the letter and be like, oh no, there's an actual person.
Judith live in the village while this is going on. Make her, if something happens.
What are those things? Who's Judith?
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking out loud? Judith lives
Yes.
outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
Your house is barely larger than a studio apartment.
Good day to you.
And to you.
Ah!
The corpse is still out there.
Cannot open at this time. Interesting. Makes me think there are secrets hidden within that house. The mayor can use my assistance.
The Inquisitor? Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
Amongst other things.
gonna leave them.
Can I get to that Fade Rift?
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade Rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
We are trying to help. The Inquisitor is the only one who can close the rifts.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
But you can ask me to risk my life to fight
I don't
the
want to
undead?
without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days.
Oh yeah, of
Farm
course,
what
I
we
hope.
can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, your worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen, thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper in the fort and took it.
Not the old gamekeeper.
Save people if we
He keeps the game. Zzz.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Until later.
Of course.
All right. Alright, I guess we're getting caught up inside this quest at the moment. So let us go do that, help out the citizens of Crestwood. Save the day. Maybe that'll stop it from raining all the time? Somehow? I don't know. Who even knows how weather works? Yeah, this market stall seems a little... Nope. I was going to say that market stall seems closed for business, and then... Did we actually get damaged by that? No, we did not. We just got struck by lightning for reasons. If it was slightly brighter, I feel like this this view would be pretty awesome. Does this game have a photo mode? Were photo modes, do they exist at this point? When was the first game? What was the first game that had a photo mode?
Talked about, and the bandits.
The walls look sturdy. Taking it wouldn't be easy.
Yeah.
What's that?
No, stop running away from me. I have to stab you with my knives. Yeah, I leveled up. Oh, and that filled everybody's health bar, I think. Okay, who is attacking Solus?
Dead!
Alright, Solus. Drink. Oh, hello. That missed. Okay. Yeah, that guy did not have a very good time. But then he was like, oh, they killed my entire group of buddies. I'm just going to charge on my own. Hope for the best. Oh yeah, I was going towards this one. While you're in stealth and shortly after leaving it, your attacks ignore some of your target's armor. Let's see, how does this dodge maneuver work? Not terrible, I suppose. Shall we? No, we cannot claim this place for the Inquisition from over here. Alright, we got him easily enough. Where is Sarah? What is hitting you? Possibly this fella?
Reinforcements.
Oh no, they've summoned reinforcements. There we go. I feel like once I get, like, ignore armor, like, that's probably going to be, like, the biggest help towards my damage. Because I do use stealth a lot for the purposes of, like, getting that, like, first hit in.
It is a comfort to have you present on our journeys, Seeker.
You so rarely call me by my name, Solas. Why is that?
Manners, perhaps.
Manners have not held you back on other occasions.
I say what I believe to be true, even if it gives offense to those who prefer the lie. But there is no lie in what you are. Your position is an honorable one, and well earned.
Well, I'm glad they're getting along so well. Do you know what this percussion needs? It needs more percussion. Ooh, a supply cache. Wait, who needed drinking? Okay, go. We'll keep my, that supply cache in our memory, just in case. Because we're doing relatively well. Highwayman Lieutenant, take that! Thank you, Solus. Also, I think I'm no, stop. Is there a... No, there is not a mage on their side. Or there is. No, that's just an archer. And that is also just an archer. Oh no! They summoned reinforcements! Get back here! Alright, let's do this. Nah.
I think that's all of them.
The fort appears sound. The Inquisition might make use of it.
Payday, yeah? Let's get some merchants in your new house.
Alright, let's heal. Heal. Like, I'm glad that the HUD is trying to be clean, but... You know, it would be nice, like, if characters weren't at full health. Like, the health bars didn't just disappear this quickly. Now, what do we have to do to claim this keep for the Inquisition? To cap off this keep for the Inquisition. Ah, there we go. See, this is a more interesting quest line. You go to a place, there's a problem in the place. You work out, try to fix the problem. You go to another place, fight bad guys, claim a fort for the Inquisition. Now your actions have affected the map itself. They have given you additional resources, or at the very least, a safe place of landing. And expanded your story from your place in Skyhold to the other regions.
Oh, this is better. Your people are fast.
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name's Charter. Leleana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
When's the spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
Unfortunately, he only weighs 1 pound.
I should be going.
Another time.
Ooh, I got +5 power out of that. Fancy. Is there anything interesting to buy from here? A silk dart? Strangely, I have 2 daggers, but I can only compare it to 1. Oh, am I actually able to equip anything that I couldn't? Nope, Silent Jenny is still out of reach. And... Yep. Still trying to figure out how do I reach this landmark spot. Oh. But I could do that in a little bit. For now, let us go and find the door that leads to the dam. Oh, you know it leads to the dam because it says dam access.
Here. The mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
He also said that Brightspawn, that Darkspawn, literally the opposite of Brightspawn, destroyed the dam controls. Oh, it's actually relatively far away. So there's probably a bunch of Darkspawn. I would imagine there's probably, well, they were part of the 5th Blight, and the 5th Blight was ended. So there's no guarantee that in Old Crestwood, there's no guarantee that the Darkspawn have stayed in the dam. The Rusted Horn. The dam controls were built on a tavern? Get drunk and work at the dam?
What in?
Ah, wonderful.
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
Why the secrecy?
Why would people care what you're up to?
Lonnie's mum and dad think I'm bad for her. We'll have to wait an hour to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
We had to go through a fort and a tavern. Why are the controls to the dam in the back of a tavern?
The mayor said Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
Right. Something stinks besides fish and fish.
Sarah, your ability to make metaphors is only beaten by everything else you do. But you do present an interesting problem. Why are the dam controls operational? Seems to me that the mayor might not be entirely on the level. Seems to me that the mayor may have some answer into. Like, why are the dam controls fully operational in the back of a tavern? Like, did you decide that, like, you weren't making enough money off of the dam controls, so you were like, how did you get there? Oh, I could jump. I hope. Not now. But yeah, he's probably working for the enemy. Oh, nope, this is not the way down. This is just other stuff. I presume, like, the way down is going to be down this path. Is that what the my version of inconceivable is? Presume my inconceivable in life? Does everybody have their own inconceivable? Like their own word they use very often, but they don't necessarily know what it means. So they often use it in the wrong connotations, the wrong placements. I mean, if so, like, I would imagine probably, and that's the thing, it has to be different from just a word that somebody uses that they just don't know the meaning of. It has to be a word that they use more regularly. Like how inconceivable is used like a dozen times within a dozen minutes by one character. To the point in which, like, the person with him is like, you keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. Like, I use the word interesting a lot. But I don't necessarily think that the word interesting, as I tend to use it, is necessarily out of place. Ooh. Can you... Yeah, do that. And you... Oh yeah, definitely there. Yes!
Sense elven magic nearby.
Now we can close the rift. But that didn't fix the undead issue. Acquire writing on Artificer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I should probably avoid the, Oh, is it... Is it going to be right next to the camp? The entrance to the old caves? Let's take a look. It seems like, based on its position and the fact that we did pass by the lake earlier, and then we did drain a lake, that this should allow us to do stuff here. And I think that's the case, because the waters do seem to have receded a bit. Yeah, past old Crestwood.
I hate muck. It stinks like... Ah, there's bones in it!
I hate muck. It's wet. And it's slimy. And it gets everywhere.
These spirits must have come through the rift.
They drift, wandering. It's fortunate the rift did not warp them into demons.
How did that miss? What are you doing there? What is this crouch maneuver? Is this some, like, Rift Demon tactics that I'm not aware of? Pick up the loot. Okay. Is there a letter here for us to pick up and read? Oh no, it's a...
You there! I order you to tell me why nothing here heeds my commands.
'Cause you're dead.
Oh no, what's this rubbish?
A lost spirit. They should...
Silence. Let the other one talk.
Solus?
Spirits are your expertise, Solus.
Then tell me why nothing here changes.
This realm follows different rules from the Fades. Will alone cannot overcome what you see.
Then what's the point of it?
A solid form is both shackle and strength.
It affects more than you imagine.
Is it harmless, Cassandra, or could it turn into a demon?
There's always a chance. Harmless spirits do not always remain so.
Nonsense! I am in control of my fate.
I was not addressing...
Are you a spirit or a demon?
Demon? Those dolls who would suck this world dry. I am called to higher things.
Such as...
What is a spirit like you called to do?
I lead armies, kingdoms, lords. I am imperial. I am command.
Or pomposity.
What of you? I felt your coming. Is there something alike in us?
You probably just sensed my mark.
All you sensed was the anchor on my hand.
Then you are less than I thought, but feel no shame. Some must follow those who lead.
Why don't you return?
Why haven't you gone back to the Fade?
I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
Okay, what do you need?
Then I feel compelled to help you. I pledge myself to your service.
Excellent. I have only one command. A creature made of rage had the gall to chase me across the lake. Destroy it in my name and be rewarded.
A simple enough request. The rage demon might threaten others as well.
Killing a demon is worthy of us, at least.
I mean, like, the spirit could have asked us to do other things. Other unmentionable things. Other things that we would not be able to show on YouTube. But, you know, the demon asked us, the spirit asked us to do something we're already doing anyway. Which is claiming things for the Inquisition. A plaque by the door of this house reads, Mayor Dedrick. Hold on. Did the mayor die?
Plaque. This was the mayor's old home.
I doubt he'll want it back. Should we inquire?
We could ask him.
The ink on this damp piece of paper is faded but legible. The work you ordered is done. Do what you want. I'll be in the hills trying to forget it.
A letter from Crestwood's mayor. Damp but legible.
Did he flood Old Town? I think so. Also, Solus drink a potion.
There's an elven artifact nearby.
Is there? Grey whiskey, right wine, conscription aid. Ale, a bottle marked vintage Warden Gibbons. Don't friggin' touch. I spit in this. I mean it. Right.
I thought order was restored to Ferelden. To see such chaos even here.
To be fair, the sky just ripped open, so, you know. If I was an entrance to flooded caves, where would I be? Grace has a cough. All well and good to help those running from the blight, but if my daughter catches something from these refugees, I'll have the mayor's hide. At least Dedrick moved them into the caves. I thought they'd put up a fuss, but they went quiet and pale as the dead. The healthy ones were relieved, said their sick friends seemed to get worse in the daylight. Mayor saved us from a plague. The mayor flooded Old Town. Specifically to wipe out the refugees. And make it seem like it was the Darkspawn's fault, not his. Also, that is a cave icon on the map. We can go to the cave icon and enter the cave for some cave spelunking. It says flooded caves. That's where it goes. Can't you read the HUD? Alas, not enough games break the fourth wall like that. Like how in Metal Gear Solid, like you've got characters talking about disarming nuclear weapons, but you also have characters saying things like, press the B button to duck. Like they specifically tell you the controls.
Come on, let's find that Fade Rift.
And say things like, oh.
Did the villagers use this place for anything?
So you play Castlevania. And also, once again, note how, like, this questline is more, like, it has us doing the thing that we're doing a lot of in all these other areas. But this regular thing that we're doing in other areas, close the Fade Rift, is now attached to a story. It is not just explore area, check this off of your list. There's also a deeper story going on with it, involving the mayor of the town, the fifth blight. And if there was more of this in the game, that would be so much better than just padding out content with more miscellaneous lists to complete. Stormheart. It has been acquired, whatever it is. Oh. Hello. Why is there a hanged man here? Also, note to self, don't build a dam that lowers the level of a lake and then build a town in that space. Because, you know, if the dam just failed by itself, on its own, like the town would be flooded. Just a thought. Also, if that's Old Town, that implies that the dam was built and Old Town was built. Okay, what is... Ah. Like, they built the dam, and then they built Though I would suppose the people who built Crestwood were not the same people who built the dam. The dam seems much older than the town. And it is possible that the town was built around the dam. For that same reason why the dam controls are in a tavern. Like, the dam was already existing when the townspeople showed up. And then they built Old Crestwood. I imagine then, like, New Crestwood is an extension of that? Maybe it was considered, like...
The dwarves built well. Their runes still sing.
There's like an Upper Crestwood and a Lower Crestwood. But I would not be surprised if it was the dwarves that built the dam. And also, even though we unlocked... Ooh, hello. Even though we unlocked the ability to go to a different place and fight the Darkspawn for Orzammar, we end up still in Dwarven ruins fighting Fey demons. Also, it looks as though the big... demon is over there. Let's get rid of this lesser shade first. But yeah, that's the one who that spirit wants us to get rid of. Alright, the demon has been dealt with. But we still have other stuff to do down here. Is that where we came from? Yeah, that is where we came from. Though that is definitely a picturesque angle of that specific tunnel. Should I heal myself? No, I'm good. For the moment. Though if I find some supplies, I might do so. And I think there's actually supplies directly in front of me.
Oh, demons again.
I know! You think you've moved on. But oh no! It is more demons! Ah. Alright. You can do that wherever you are. You can... Ah, there's more. Who would have expected more? Oh, but you're...
More coming! We're ready.
That was not what I was planning to do. That's fine. Still going. All right. You can do that. Let us disrupt the rifts. Oh my gosh. Ah, still didn't do anything. Now we can close the rift. Fantastic. Oh.
Spirits possessing the dead will plague Crestwood no more.
Let's tell the mayor.
Let's get rid of something that is just sitting in our inventory that is worth nothing. Like this reinforced shield. And this tonic spelt. All right, I'm going to... Is there no easy way out of here? It does not seem like there is a nice, fast, easy way out of here. Because I cannot view the world map. I'm going to cut to Skyhold, sell my extra stuff, cut back to Crestwood, inform the mayor. Oh wait, no, hold on. Is this the easy way out? Yes. Just kick that stone wall, Cassandra. Or does this just get me treasure? Like, clearly a dwarf was entombed there. Oh, a mosaic piece.
I can sense elven magic somewhere nearby.
Oh no, son of a... I will get rid of that and that. Just in case I find one more thing to pick up. I have... Oh wait, there is a way to upgrade the size of your inventory, but it's by spending an Inquisition perk. And I'm still trying to save up to spend specifically on the fine tools. So like once I get that unlocked, then I'll spend it on getting a bigger inventory because 60 slots is pretty small for what you generally need it for. All right, since there's no fast way out of this, cutting. Oh, it is nice and sunny outside now that we've stopped the rift and stopped the dead from advancing. But a deep stalker has shown up. Hey!
Yes?
We did the thing. I killed a rage demon for you.
The rage demon in the caves is dead, as you commanded.
I had no doubts. Now that my sovereignty has been respected, I can depart this unchanging nightmare. Your reward. Use it well.
A spirit such as that could not leave here until it had proven its nature.
What does this amulet of power do? Is this one of those coal only? All right. And actually, while we're here, might as well go over and confront the mayor. And be like, hey, the rift is closed. It has stopped raining. The rift caused rain to exist.
What do you mean the mayor's gone?
He rode out an hour ago. We spotted him from Byers Field.
Inquisitor. It was not Darkspawn that opened the dam and flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago. I did in secret the night they attacked. The undead you have been fighting are people I killed with my own hands. We'd taken in refugees from the Blight. Many were ill. We moved the sick to the lower part of Crestwood and the refugees into the caves to stop the disease from spreading. It didn't work. One confessed he'd seen Blight sickness before. It was always fatal. When the Darkspawn attacked, I knew the only way the village would survive is if the Blight sick drowned with the monsters. I cannot bear the sight Old Crestwood. I cannot bear the sight Old Crestwood now that the water is gone. I think he missed an of. Like, I cannot bear the sight of Old Crestwood now that the water is gone. I cannot stay. I'm sorry, Mayor Gregory Dredrick.
Letter of confession from the mayor. It says
The
he was
mayor.
the one who flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago.
I read the
Stopped
letter.
blight from spreading.
It says that in the letter.
In the muck? Oh, Mayor is having an arrow for tea.
It's monstrous, but if it stopped the blight from wiping out the entire village.
What is there room for a trolley experiment, a trolley question in this game? Oh, look, I can sell my stuff here. All right, let us summon the War Council one more time. Collect resources gathered. I don't remember if I sent somebody else on a quest of some sort. Oh, yeah, that's still in progress. The mayor of Crestwood left a letter confessing that he was the one who flooded the village 10 years ago. Then he disappeared. The Inquisition must track him down if it's to serve justice.
Inquisitor.
Crestwood resources. More Embrium and Obsidian. Inquisitor, I have moved some of my agents into Kaer Bronach, the fortress in Crestwood. At the moment, the villagers prefer us to the bandits, and it is an excellent waypoint from Ferelden to Orlais. We can make it a rendezvous point for our messengers carrying sensitive information from either country. You're familiar with the caves underneath Crestwood. They run for miles. And if we excavate some passages, our agents could easily enter and exit the keep without being seen.
Inquisitor.
All right. They will do that for now. In the meantime, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.